Leaking cooking oil is now killing hundreds of fish in a local creek.
Fire destroyed a food distribution facility in Winlock, Washington, and cooking oil poured out of the building, draining into the creek. Cor Harlan, live now, getting answers on cleanup efforts ongoing. Cor?
Well, Jeff and Jennifer, right now, the food distribution warehouse you mentioned that burned is the least of the worries for hazardous materials workers here. They spent just about all of today trying to stop that cooking oil from getting to the Cowlitz River. The pallets of burned bottled water and other food at the Olympic Trading Corporation in Winlock are still smoldering. I learned today the building had recently taken delivery of either vegetable or canola oil, and during the fire early Tuesday morning, that oil spilled out of its containers and into storm drains leading to Olequa Creek. We took a little hike to see where the storm drain empties into the creek, and what we found in the creek bed was oil, lots of it, and workers who were busy trying to clean up a portion of it that had bunched up behind a log jam. Once the oil gets to the creek, there is simply no easy way of getting it out. As you can see here, these are Department of Ecology workers. They're simply using sponges and other absorbent materials to get as much oil off the surface of the creek as they can. That's what workers did for most of the day today, sopping up as much oil as they could, trying to prevent more of it from making its way downstream to the Cowlitz River.
When oil hits the water, in a sense, we've lost a lot of the battle because, especially in a river, it's going to move. It moves fast, oil spreads out, and we're not right there when it happens, so we're playing a little catch-up.
I found out from Ron Holcomb, who's organizing some of this cleanup, that they have managed to contain most of the oil to within about a half a mile downstream of where it went into the water. But what I also learned today was that the remains of small fish are showing up several miles down Olequa Creek.
We don't believe the sheen has made it into the Cowlitz River at the end of the creek, but we're monitoring it.
All right, there is no timeline for a cleanup here, no guarantees from the State Ecology Department that they'll be able to get all of the oil out of the creek. And fingers crossed here, really, for lack of a better word, Jeff and Jennifer, fingers crossed that none of this oil actually makes its way into the lower Columbia, where fall salmon are already beginning to gather there for their migration upstream. So we'll keep a monitor on this situation, see what happens. For now, we're live in Winlock, Washington. Cor Harlan, Point 6 News.
Yes, Cor, we'll definitely keep our fingers crossed. That's just too bad. Well, it's certainly a story we'll continue to follow. Thank you for that.